I'm Patrice Heber, and I live in upstate New York in the Hudson Valley in the town called Kingston. So I love coming to standing just to take that moment to feel my feet meet the earth and my breath begin to come in. We're always in such a hurry. And the beauty of Qigong is, of course, slowing down, finding our breath, moving in these slow, enjoyable ways. And so I'd like to remind you that if it's not comfortable, something that we're doing, you can either just do it in your imagination, or you can always sit down if standing doesn't feel good. But I like to take a moment to really feel the energy in your hands, feel your feet meeting the earth, and take a moment to just imagine your spine hanging like a string of pearls. I love that image. I forget which wonderful teacher always says that. But just let things go root. Let those roots grow deep into the earth so that we begin to slow down together and we begin to feel this beautiful chi connection, which is always there. And we can start with a smile, and that will make me feel good. And hopefully you as well. Smile stands for start my internal love engine, such a beautiful creation. And let's begin to bounce. So the knees are soft and spongy and movable. And we begin to let that kind of energy come up from the earth. That's that beautiful bubbling spring point in our feet. And as you bounce, you realize, oh, there's some spongy movability in my shoulders, my wrists, all up and down the spine. It has such a beautiful, playful quality. Breathing in through the nose and let go here through the mouth. Just feel how good that feels. All the tendons and ligaments love this little playful, childlike play. Everything begins to wake up. Motion is lotion, and that comes from Munira. I'll probably be quoting all the teachers today, as I'm so grateful. And bring your arms overhead. And you probably can't see my wrists, but I think most of you know that the you can just you're not making the wrists move. It's just the motion of the knees bouncing, and you can relax the arms so they feel comfortable. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Detoxifying breath, opening up the lungs. Feel that breath even into your underarms. The lymph is there. Feel that beautiful breath. Filling and emptying. Just a couple more. Maybe this feels good to you too. It's sometimes a little challenging on the neck or shoulders, but over time you get quite acclimated and things change in the neck and that very wonderful C7, which we'll work on as well today. And let your arms come down. They can either open wide or you can float them down as you need for your shoulders. Continue the little bouncing and let your shoulders turn. Ah, ah, feel the breath. And I love this as a moment to just feel what's going on. Start a little journey of the spine, the sacrum, and then your lumbar, higher up, and then right around the lower thoracic, the lower ribs, middle ribs, upper, and then that beautiful cervical spine. Just letting things begin, that beginning, beautiful opening. And then bring yourself back to your chi stance. And feel the length of your spine, that long back of the neck. I'm just going to check and make sure there isn't any comments that you're having trouble hearing. Oh, I'm so excited to see the comments. Thank you so much. So just feel your chi stance. Okay, I'm so happy the sound is good. Sound is good. Thank you. Thank you. Feel the energy in your hands. That's always such a beautiful space between your fingers. The palms begin to feel their chi and their warmth. Oh, let's keep our opening channels here. So before we go to our formal chi stance, let's tap under the eyes. So 2 fingers or so just in the center below the eyes. That stomach channel that comes down the front, opens up stomach spleen, the front channel. Wake up, open, open, open. And then the beginning of the eyebrows, tap, tap, tap. That is the gallbladder, the bladder kidney that goes over the head and down the spine all the way to the back of the heels. Open, open. And then you cup your right hand, crown of the head. Just place your hand there for a moment on that the all the yang points. You feel that beautiful warmth of your hand there. It's a very powerful point. You can feel that. And then with your cupped hand, 9 times as we do. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Oh, how beautiful is that? You can hold your forehead as we cup the back of the head, the occiput, 9 times. Firm but gentle, about 9 times, just to enjoy. Good. Give your ears a little massage all the way around. Oh, I haven't worn my earbuds before. Usually I can really get in there and really give my ears, but I'm afraid these will flip out of my ear if I do it. But you know what I mean. Okay. And then let's tap on that'll make you smile. I'll make you smile today because all my little faux pas, they'll make you laugh. And that's good. So tap your sacrum and your tail. And just get to know there's the tail right at the lowest part. And then it's a little bit of a triangle that comes up the sacrum. So we can tap anywhere in there. Soft fists. It's a center of vitality. And we bend a little bit so the energy doesn't just shoot right up to the crown too fast. We want a gradual awakening, right? And then we find the space on the hips, the buttocks. I like to think of where the pockets are on our jeans, and we tap with nice firm fists about 9 times. And I love to feel this like ringing a gong. So just pause for a moment and see if you can feel the resonance of the gong through the bones of your legs. I always feel that. It's very powerful. Let's do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like ringing the church bells or the temple gong. Feel it resonate. And let's do the knees, above the knees, about 9 times. And behind. And the left side. And the right side. Both sides of the knee. and coming up. I think I'm speaking to people who have studied. I that's what I assumed. So I hope this is enough information that I'm giving. Standing on your 2 feet again, that beautiful chi stance, and let's connect. Feel that smile. Start my internal love engine, wakes up the brain, the endorphins. You're rooted into the earth. Your spine is open and clearing. And we begin to feel that connection to unconditional healing, unconditional love. And we connect with the password. I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together. And feel your skin relaxing, opening. And then you have your intention. What did you notice today that you would like to have released or opened? Every day is a little bit different. And I saw something where Master Lin said that you can call upon your master and it can be a different source depending on what you need. So, calling upon what is a master? Maybe that sounds unfamiliar, but just find the open energy that you're looking for. If it's God or a particular enlightened being or someone who has given you great love in your life, just feel that connection to your source of unconditional love that is very present. And this unconditional healing energy is always available to us. And now we begin our breathing with the tongue resting at the roof of the mouth as if you were saying love. I thought that was very clever when I heard it because that is exactly the energy of placing the tongue. Just that beautiful touch that connects the circle. It's connecting that circle of our energy through the small universe. Don't worry if you haven't heard that or don't know that. I also feel similarly, no problem. Breathe for a moment, just connecting 360 degrees around your body, rooting into the earth, crown of the head above, awakening. Feels so good. And let's begin our forming of yin and yang with the right hand opposite your sternum, left hand at the belly, at your lower dantian, this center of vitality. And just as we rest and form the yin and yang, the yang is above, the yin is below. We plant that column of light from our pelvic floor up to the crown of our head. And just, I'm still playing with how my visualizations come in, so don't worry if it's there, it's there. If it's not, not to worry. It's just to relax and begin that imagination. That warm, maybe column of light, maybe it's a particular color for you, maybe it's a rainbow. Beautiful healing light. And let's begin the moving of yin and yang. I like to bring my right hand up a little bit and then out and down as we make the ellipsis, as the left hand comes up. And we make this, we're circling and cycling, circulating that light, that warm, always present chi. And the always present is so beautiful. It allows us to relax. So we just do this, just feel there doesn't have to be any coordination of breath and movement on this one. But the slower you go, the more chi you are awakening. It can be a little dormant, but as we probably many of us have noticed, as it awakens, it's ready to activate much quicker once we've started these practices. All the little buttons that we stimulate wake up very quickly. Oh, I forgot our C7 button. So sorry about that. I love that. That's okay. We'll do it at the end. Good, better, best. Give yourself a smile there. Let that C7 lengthen a little bit. So we just imagine, oh, yes, it's opening. Breathing in through the nose here and breathing out through the nose. I do enjoy leaving a little bit of silence so that we all get to resonate in our own chi orbit and somehow feel the magical connection. Feel the beauty of your breath. And this one is, I feel happiness. This one is for liver, gallbladder, tendons, ligaments, detoxifying, opening. So, whatever, and it is the antidote for extreme emotions or anger. And we all have had times in our life. Sometimes they're embarrassing when we feel anger, but we now have such beautiful tools, the ancient practice of this, we're so grateful for. So we just plant that seed. I feel happiness. Planting the seed and then being open to when it arises in our life, because it will. Let yourself have 2 or 3 more cycles, no particular hurry. Feel good. Feels so warm. Maybe you've developed a little bit of heat. And as you close this movement, women bringing their right hand in front of the dantian with the left hand up in front of that, and men the reverse. But you do what feels good. Right hand, left, and men, left hand, right is out. Just feel the warmth in your hands and let that resonate deep into your dantian behind the navel. Let all that beautiful warm light begin to spin like a star with warm, bright light, and it goes faster and smaller, faster, smaller, and brighter. And it's always there, even in some of our darkest times. And we remember, ah, deep inside is this light. And of course, as we enter into the northern hemisphere, we're going into the darker days. So it's nice to feel that bright candle inside. And let your arms rest down at your sides, breathing in and out a couple of times. Hmm. And I wore this particular color because now we're going to do the bring the hands together in front of your dantian. I love this. I love that palpable feeling, right? This feeling you can move this ball of energy, and we'll do the um, breathing of the universe here. So feel that beautiful light. You let your elbows open your hands. So there's a little expansion and coming back together. And then we add to that as you breathe in the bending of the knees, breathing in and breathing out. And let the out breath be long. And maybe there's a pause at the end of the inhale or the end of the exhale. You can go totally at your own speed, pace, what's comfortable for you. That's the beauty of becoming familiar and relaxing in our beings. So, this one is, of course, the heart. Color is red. Just take a moment to maybe resonate that your heart has been with you since the beginning. We can have that feeling of gratitude. Thank you to the heart of joy. So we begin to plant that seed of, I feel joy, or I feel joyfulness. I just let joyfulness come to me. One day when I was practicing, I was particularly I wasn't particularly feeling anything, not particularly bad, just nothing. And as I was practicing the joyful, I thought, well, I don't quite feel joyful, but I said, but I'll look for it. And when I left my apartment, there was one of my neighbors has a little 2-year-old, and he was wandering around with his babysitter, and he was the most joyful creature I had ever experienced in that moment. And I just opened the door and my heart just leapt with joy. And I thought, wow, this is an amazing practice because I wasn't really feeling it. But that's the joy of saying, just planting the seed. I feel joy. Maybe it'll be right there. You'll never know. So the heart is connected to the small intestine, that's the companion, to the brain, to the tongue. And we just feel so good. Oh, goodness, the time goes so fast. So let's just do one or two more. Mm, half hour seems so short. Feel that energy between your hands, that warmth. I hope you've developed a bit of chi warmth. I feel it with us all. And let's close our circle by harvesting, rubbing the hands together in between the fingers. Feel your beautiful heart hands. Let's wash the face up and over and around. Oh, feel that warmth over the eyes. So you really, oh, feels so good. And let's cup the hands and tap from front to back of the head. Wake up. Whole brain. Just got a nice little wash with that heart awakening. And now let's circle the C7. I like to lift my hair so I'm really clear there. And then find that bump. Sometimes there's a couple you feel. So you massage. Ah, thank you to this C7. It's a gateway. It's a narrow channel, so we keep it open, the energy from the whole spine up to the brain. Feels so good. Good. And let's tap from top of your clavicles down the front body, the whole front channel. Ah, feels so like refreshing. And then let's do our tapping through the arms, the left arm, down the inside and the outside. 3 times. And the other side, tapping lungs and large intestine, many things. Heart, small intestine, thank you. And letting the chi go where it's needed. Good. Under the left arm, the lymph and down the side. Liver, gallbladder, channels. Isn't the body amazing? Isn't it amazing? Isn't it just amazing? And the right side, under the arm, all these things, but if they're not working, we don't have that vitality. So, liver, gallbladder, not the sexiest words in the vocabulary, but we really need them. Right? They're so interesting. It's like we love them. Let's tap our tail and sacrum again with a slight tuck of the chin and a bend. Good. And let's do our gongs, hip sockets. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Feel it resonate, ringing out into the bones. That feels so good. And light tapping on your kidneys, the lower ribs, and you can bend. You can bend over. It's a little hard to wrap the arms around. Just tap wherever you can reach. And maybe the back of the hand, massage in there. And then the palm of the hand warms. And then let's just close. Oh, did we do? Well, we'll do our knees afterwards. Hands on kidneys, warming the kidneys. Let's do a little bit of dolphining. I love doing this just so gently, lifting the chin, breathing in, small and gentle. Just wake up, but we don't have to force it. It's right there, ready to be awoke. Just a couple of times, just feel that beautiful breathing in and tucking the chin in, holding that egg, coming up. One more time. Good. Let's tap our knees. Above the knees. Ah. And behind the knees. And the left side, and I loved when one of the teachers said, feel the vibration in every cell. And the right side, feel the vibration in every cell. Thought that was a beautiful way to do nine countings. I am so honored and so grateful to be here. Thank you so much. And I just think we can bow 3 times for one, for the lineage, the 5,000 year or more lineage of Qigong. We can bow to Master Chunyi Lin for bringing this particular form of Qigong. They're all beautiful, but this one is the one we practice. And the third bow is for all of us together.